What's up, you guys? Good morning. Definitely the most anticipated day of the trip is here, guys. We are going to be riding the beautiful street glide out on the road to Hana. I'm excited for it, guys. Just getting some beauty shots of the bike out here before we take off. I'm loving this thing, guys. We picked this up at Eagle Rider, which is just down the road in Kaanapali. So conveniently located, and we have it for the whole week, as you guys have seen from the videos, and it has been a blast. I was a little worried about storage at first, but you guys know these Harleys have a lot of storage. The saddlebags here have been indispensable. We've been keeping all of our things in there. And what I'm loving most is Eagle Rider threw on this little luggage rack right here on the back. My bag sits on it, straps down nice and secure with the bungee cord that they supplied for us, and it has been awesome. So a lot of you guys probably know Road to Hana is no joke. It's actually one of the most dangerous roads in the world because there's twists, there's turns, there's switchbacks. It rains. It's in a very tropical area of the island and it gets a ton of water. So I'm expecting us to maybe get a little bit of that today. But you guys also know it is 150 miles of straight beauty, guys. We're actually way out on the west coast of Maui today in Kaanapali, close to Lahaina, and that's where we're starting out our ride. And we are gonna go all the way around the south end of the island, wrapping up past Hana, around the north end where it gets really wet and the road gets really beautiful, and then all the way back to Kaanapali. It's gonna be epic, guys. I am so excited about this. I'm glad you're here watching. I hope you enjoy the footage from today, and if you are a rider and you're ever out in Maui or honestly anywhere in the US, check out Eagle Rider. They have locations everywhere. Pick up a motorcycle instead of a rental car. Such a unique, different experience, as I'm sure you are going to see today. Get down in the description, we have a link to Eagle Rider. Get out there, get a rental right now. All right, guys, I'm pretty much loaded up down here. Gonna go grab Chelle, her stuff, fit that in her saddlebag. She's got that one, I have the other one, and we're gonna hit the road. It's gonna be epic. About 65 miles in. We're on the southern coast here. You can tell it's like super dry, super deserty out on the south coast. But as we get further around, it's gonna green right up, get incredibly wet. We'll probably get rained on. Chelle's gonna have to take cover behind me.
That's okay.
Guys, it is windy out here. Tons of white caps out in the ocean, but holy smokes, this is epic. The coolest part about that drive, I think, were some of the views. You can totally see the other side of the island where we were staying. You can see the northern side. You can see Molokini out there. Really, really epic. We're gonna jump back on the bike. We still have a lot of headway to go. Even though this whole loop's only about 150 miles, it's not a fast 150 miles. It is actually very slow. I think we've done the fastest part already. That's why we're already at mile 65. About to slow down significantly, but this has been beautiful.
Okay, if you're wondering why I'm purple, everybody, it's because I bought this nice, reef-safe, expensive, good for the planet sunscreen, and it's turned me purple.
It just blends with your red skin and goes purple.
I literally am purple right now, but I don't care because I don't want to get sunburned. We're cruising on the back of a Harley, and you guys, that last stretch, I feel really bad because we didn't video a ton of it because it was that sketchy. Daniel obviously could not video a single thing. And then I was on the back just gripping my sissy bar behind me as hard as I could. It was so sketchy, but so beautiful, so epic.
We're gonna flip. It's kind of raining. It's getting our lens wet. Finish your story, babe.
Okay, flipping around, I have to brag about this guy right here, you guys. We had a car behind us. We pulled off to this gorgeous beach, by the way, which I'm so glad we pulled off to. This car pulled off behind us, and they had been following us for a little while, but definitely keeping their distance, which we really appreciated. Yes, they were in a Jeep. And you guys, if you're ever following a motorcycle, please keep your distance. It's the best way to drive, okay? But anyway, they pulled off with us and they got out and they just went off on Daniel's skills on handling everything we just went through, which was basically like dirt biking out in the mountains in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
On the Harley.
They hopped right out. Are you a motorcycle cop?
They thought for sure he was a motorcycle cop.
I mean, the Street Glide, guys, it's not a small bike. That's honestly a very big bike. And
Big,
a lot of the
bike.
roads here on the south end are somewhat unfinished. They get washed out. There's rocks, there's things like that. So it's not very fast moving. But honestly, I feel like it was a lot more pleasant and a lot easier on a Street Glide than in a car, because you only bounce in this direction. You don't get bounced that way. So you can go a lot faster.
All I know is I was freaking out in the back and I was saying prayers like crazy. Please don't let us slip out. Please don't let us slip out.
Anyways, you guys in the Jeep that were following us, they talked to us for a bit. If you're watching this, thank you for your prayers.
Yes, thank you for your prayers. They told us that they kept praying that we would stay up, stay up. They actually ride back home. They have Harleys themselves. So I don't know. I felt like a little brag moment here that my husband was just riding like a boss.
I was gonna say, more importantly, thank you for the compliment.
Yes, that's the biggest takeaway here. Not our safety, the compliment.
Oh my God. Guys, we're so close to getting to the bamboo forest. I'm very stoked, guys. It's gonna be epic. It's just a little bit further down the road. I think the road clears up and is more pavement at this point, so the excitement level may go down a touch, which is not a bad thing.
That means that the filming will go back up because we couldn't quite film during the excitement part because it was a little too scary.
A little too exciting.
We needed 2 hands holding onto the bike at all times.
Trail. We just passed this massive banyan tree. Incredibly cool, guys. It's so big. Branches hang down low everywhere. I haven't seen any natural wildlife yet until now. Like, the sounds are just awesome.
See? It's a Bingham trait, okay?
That's gonna be so loud in her video.
I love it. Definitely gonna have to drop the volume on that. This is the patriarch of the group and his sister.
And his sister.
The 2 purple ones.
We have arrived the entrance to the deep, dark bamboo forest. You scared, Hazel?
Yeah.
You see how dark it is?
Yeah, are we gonna go to a way?
Yeah, let's go in right now. Come on. See you, Hazel. Hazel is definitely a lost cause. She's not coming back out of that dark abyss. I'm just kidding. This is gonna be epic, guys. This is the start of the bamboo forest. All right, guys, I got you some walking sticks.
Yes. Wow.
I know this is a strenuous hike, you guys. You need to make sure you have a good walking stick with you, right?
Guys, that's where Daniel's been for the last week. He's been foraging here in the bamboo forest, getting these walking sticks. Thank you. Wow.
Onward. Guys, we have made it.
Made it. We found water.
It's coming from the sky, it's coming from the land.
Well, there's a giant spider web above us too. That's fun.
Guys, there's 4 waterfalls just around us in this canyon. This is Waimoku, the big one that people come to see, and it is gushing
It's worth
today.
it. It's beautiful. We were here 5 years ago, and I believe we saw this waterfall, but we had to see it from way further back. They didn't let you this close, and it was like a little trickle. I mean, it was not this big, like even kind of this big.
Way worth it.
This was unbelievable.
So massive.
We've got water falling from the rock, we got water falling from the sky. Just as we made it to the main waterfall, it started really coming down, and it is so freaking cool. Making my sunscreen just glisten right up. Apparently didn't even need the sunscreen today, guys. No, just kidding. We totally needed it on the back of that bike during our whole ride.
So it's not stopped raining for the last like 30 miles.
Yeah, the
Ever
whole time
since
that
we
we've
got
been
back on
riding,
the bike.
it has been pouring rain. We're freezing. My buns are cramping because my body is like so cold and tense. Whew!
I know. Ever since we left the bamboo forest, just pouring, pouring, pouring. And you know what? I knew it was gonna rain out here. I thought we'd catch a rainstorm, but I did not think it would just rain and not stop.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just tailing Brandon and Mindy on the way back. It's starting to get dark. It's raining. We're on the road to Hana, one of the most dangerous roads in the world, and we're doing great, but
in terrible conditions.
we just needed to stretch our legs for a little bit. Sorry for all the discontinuity. We can't really film because it's pouring.
Yeah, can't really pull a ton of cameras out, but we're doing good. We'll see you back there.
Let's hit the road.
All we had to offer her was a towel.
Guys, this is great!
This is one of the massive perks to riding a motorcycle, especially when you're staying at a place whose parking garage does not have near enough spots for all the guests. But just squeeze this thing into random places between other cars, and it's fantastic. But guys, we made it back. Hallelujah, we made it back. Our bodies are definitely spent. We are exhausted, but the street glide could keep going. This thing was amazing today. Again, huge shout out to Harley-Davidson and Eagle Rider for partnering with us on this trip, hooking us up with the street glide. That was awesome, guys. We were going through massive puddles.
Whoa.
Water was flowing across the road. Potholes everywhere. Guys, the street glide did not care. It did not skip a beat. It was amazing. It was honestly the ride of a lifetime. I do feel like I need to apologize to you guys. I had some big plans for this certain stretch of road on the road to Hana, but it was non-stop pouring the entire time. Again, like I said when we were out there, I don't feel like it ever just pours the whole time. And usually it comes and goes, but literally it did not stop the entire stretch of road. When we got on from the bamboo forest, past Hana, all the way along the north side, all the way till we got to near the airport, did it finally stop raining. I feel a little bad we were not able to use some of the cool cameras I brought with me and could do some of the cool shots and ideas I had, but hopefully you enjoyed that anyways. It was still a very epic ride. Shout out to Shelly. She just carried a bunch of stuff up to the room. Even though she was getting hit with rain, she stuck with me on the back, got the GoPro out, got some sick shots for you guys. So huge shout out to her. Thank you, Shell. Anyways, guys, I'm all locked up down here. So let's head up, hear what Shell thought of the ride. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to be working, man.
I ruined it. I'm so tired.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
So babe, what'd you think of that ride?
That was a motorcycle ride I will never forget for the rest of eternity. It was unbelievable in every single form of the word. Truly, there were moments that I was like, is this real life? I told Daniel there were moments I thought, this is the end. This is the end for us.
So in a bad way. I thought you meant, is this real life? Like, have we gone to heaven or something?
No, that's what I'm saying. Unbelievable in every form of the word. There was like moments where it was mind-blowing epicness, and then there was moments of mind-blowing, this is where our lives end. This is how we go out. It was insane. Honestly, it was so beautiful. We had the time of our lives. We truly did. The rain just made for memories and some adventure. I would say the last 3 hours of us actually riding, it was pouring rain. Pouring. It was an adventure. It was honestly an adventure. We got so cold, and I think that because we were so cold, all of our muscles in our bodies were like so tense because they were so cold that I thought my legs were going to fall off at one point. But I would say all in all, it was an insane adventure. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Harley-Davidson and Eagle Rider, for hooking us up with this awesome bike and letting us go on this crazy adventure.
Guys, it's definitely time for me to go shower.
Yeah, you're all muddy.
I still have mud on my legs. Hopefully not on the couch. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight. Thank you guys for watching. It's been epic, obviously, and we'll see y'all next time.
Good night.
There's an extra seat in the car too, but Mindy has all her stuff on it.